Hey, welcome. First of all, thank you for being here and taking the time to invest in yourself and your career growth. My name is Rakesh Ravindran, and over the years, I've worked with professionals across corporate environments, especially people who are talented, hardworking, and experienced, but still struggling to convert opportunities into promotions, better pay, and strong career growth. And one thing became very clear to me: most professionals are never taught how to position themselves strategically. They work hard, they gain experience, they prepare for interviews, but they still struggle to communicate their value in a way that creates confidence, credibility, and leadership presence. And that's exactly why I created this program. This is not just another interview preparation course filled with memorized answers and generic tips. This is a structured system designed to help you understand how hiring decisions actually happen and how to position yourself as high value professional. Throughout this program, you'll also go through practical AI powered exercises, reflection activities, and implementation exercises designed to help you apply what you learn immediately. And as part of this experience, you'll also get access to free one to one session with me, where we can discuss your growth, positioning, and interview strategy personally. So, with that said, let's get started. From childhood, most of us are taught a very specific formula for success: work hard, stay humble, keep your head down, and eventually your work will speak for itself. It sounds morally admirable, but in the modern corporate world, it is dangerously incomplete. Organizations do not reward effort alone, they don't promote based purely on loyalty, and they rarely advance people based on silent competence. Instead, the market rewards visible value. It rewards trusted influence, clear communication, and perception of leadership. This creates a hidden tragedy. Highly capable people who carry operational complexity end up as invisible professionals. They do the heavy lifting only to watch promotions go to those who have learned how to translate the value into influence. The disconnect usually surfaces in an interview room. Most candidates walk in treating the conversation as a tactical knowledge test or a factual walkthrough of their resume. But hiring managers are running a leadership simulation. They're observing how you handle pressure, structure your thoughts, and project emotional stability to assess risk and build trust. This diagram illustrates what is actually happening in the hiring manager's mind. The technical knowledge assessment strings, while trust and risk reduction are heavily weighed to answer one silent question: what did it actually feel like to trust this person with the responsibility? To navigate the simulation, you need a strategic operating system. That is the PACER framework, a method built specifically to translate your existing talent into external authority. Winning an interview requires a reliable system to pull your internal capabilities out and project them as a strategic influence. Let's look at a common starting point: the overworked operator. This is the professional trapped in execution mode, constantly solving immediate problems, but rarely zooming out to build executive visibility. As this diagram shows, we break that cycle starting with the P for positioning. You are evaluated contextually. How you introduce yourself in the first few minutes dictates the level of authority the room assigns to you. If you position yourself with a list of tasks like managing reports, you signal tactical execution. If you frame your impact by saying you lead operational optimization, you immediately signal scale and business relevance. That leads to A, which stands for authority. Authority functions as signal strength. You increase that signal by stripping away hesitant, apologetic, and defensive language. You stop using passive phrases that imply you just took orders and replace them with executive language that emphasizes making decisions and owning outcomes. Mastering positioning and authority shifts the interviewer's subconscious categorization. You stop appearing as a technical order taker and start appearing as a strategic leader. The third pillar is C for clarity. Executive communication is compressed thinking. When you ramble or dive deep into technical weeds, hiring manager interpret that as weak cognitive organization. The next is E for evidence. Claiming you improved a process is theoretical. Quantifying that you reduce processing delays by 30% provides concrete proof, and that specific metric neutralizes the hiring manager's perceived risk. Finally, we have it for residence. R. Humans are naturally skeptical of broad declaration like "I'm a great leader," but we implicitly trust a well written story about navigating conflict and showing resilience. A structured narrative does something powerful. It forces the interviewer to manually simulate what it would be like to collaborate with you. Stringing these five pillars together turns any standard career history into an executive level pitch, creating a massive advantage in the hiring pool. Applying the PACER framework triggers a psychological identity shift, pulling you out of operational hesitation and anchoring you in grounded confidence. You reach a moment of recognition where you realize I'm significantly more valuable than I have been communicating. This chart maps out a core reality of modern careers, the perception economy. The market does not reward raw hidden talent. It rewards the intersection of actual capability and communicated capability. If you rely only on hard work to get ahead, your talent will remain invisible. You will watch less capable candidates take the role and the salaries that you have actually earned. The unfair advantage in interview course uses AI enhanced tools and deliberate practice of systematically rewire how you present your professional value. It is time to close your translation gap. Click the link below, master the PACER framework, and claim the professional authority you have already built. The professionals who grow faster are not always the smartest. They are the ones willing to invest in becoming better communicators, better thinkers, and better leaders. The question is, are you ready to do the same?